Hey guys, and welcome back to day 8 of Craftmas. Can y'all believe it? I cannot believe it. We are winding down here, and today's DIY is going to be some decorative ornaments. So you guys will need the clear ornaments from the Dollar Tree, a pair of socks from the Dollar Tree or just a pair that you don't like anymore, some scissors, and some white craft paint. Okay? So let's get started. So basically what I'm doing is I am fitting the sock around the ornament ball, okay? And basically you're going to put it on the ornament ball just the way you will pull it up on your legs if you were putting on socks, okay? So I'm just trying to gauge how much I want to actually be on the ornament because I'm going to make him a little hat. So after I figure out how much space I want, I go ahead and I cut the sock. So of course you don't want to use your good socks, honey. We're not using good socks. We're using socks that we don't wear anymore, the kids don't wear anymore, or just grab you a pair from the Dollar Tree, okay? So once I fit that sock on there, I'm going to take that white craft paint and I am just going to squeeze some of it into the ornament. Now this DIY is so kid friendly, you guys. So grab the whole family, grab the kids. They can definitely help out in this DIY. Because I'm going to show you guys 2 different ornaments. One is definitely more for the kids. It's whimsical, it's fun, it's all of that. And then the other one I'm going to show you guys is more for the grown-ups. It's for when you want to add a little class and a little style to your tree, but you don't want to spend a whole lot of money. Okay, so basically I put that craft paint inside of that ornament ball, and you're just going to roll it around until you cover the ornament. Now a tip, you guys, add a little touch of water to that paint. If you don't, you are going to be rolling and rolling and rolling that paint around until the cows come home. Do you hear me? So basically if you add a little bit of water to it, it thins the paint out and then it covers and coats the ornament so much easier, okay? And here I'm just rolling until I get it completely covered in that white paint. And then guys, his little hat or the sock kept slipping off of the ornament. So what you want to do is you want to add a little bead of glue. If you have hot glue, of course that works best because it dries so fast. But also any type of glue will work. You can do the E6000, whatever glue you have on hand will work perfectly. What you're trying to do is keep that hat from staying. You want to keep the hat on and keep it from slipping off, okay? And of course, being so careful not to burn yourself. And I think these little clear ball ornaments are so versatile. When I saw them at the Dollar Tree, I knew I had to grab a few of them because you get 2 for $1. And you guys already know those won't last very long. There's so many things that you can fill these up with for gift giving, for decorating. You know, the Dollar Tree definitely hit a home run when they started carrying the clear glass, well, they're calling them glass, but they're not real glass ornaments. Okay? So now that I've got his hat on there, and I'm pretty confident that he's pretty secure with the hot glue and that he won't be slipping and sliding out of place. Now it's time to give him a face. And you guys use your creativity because I tell you, I'm definitely not an artist. But I figured with a black Sharpie, I could definitely make him a decent looking face. But for those of you who are so much fancier and so much more creative than I am, girlfriend, use your creativity here. If you don't have a black Sharpie and you do have black acrylic paint will work great. Whatever you have on hand, use what you have, okay? Since I already had the sock, I had the Sharpie and of course all the glue and all that. It really only cost me $2 to make this craft. And then I'm going to try to make his little corn cob pipe, his little, or his nose. Well, no, it's not a corn cob pipe, Felicia. It's his nose. I'm just going to try to make his carrot nose. And my little marker did not want to act right. It was very, very light. You could barely see the nose. So I knew I had to come up with something else. I didn't have an orange Sharpie, but what I did have was some orange nail polish, girls. If you have some orange nail polish, guess what? It worked perfectly for this project. I was able to just go ahead and color in that outline, the outline that I made with the marker, and it came out perfectly. So girls, grab that nail polish if you have some. And then of course I got to give him a mouth, so I just grab my Sharpie again and I just make the little dots for his mouth. I really hope you guys have been enjoying the 12 days of Craftmas. I have really been enjoying bringing you guys different things every day. It's definitely been a grueling schedule, I'll tell you that, especially when you're not used to uploading every day. But when you're doing things that you enjoy and that you love, it just makes it a little easier. And there's his little mouth. So that's the little face that I came up with. Very basic, folks. Okay? And of course, I'm going to show you guys the finished product. But let's move on to the next one. I'm going to be using this gold acrylic paint. I'm going to be using the white acrylic paint again. And of course, those clear ornament holders from the Dollar Tree. And then of course, I have my little squeezy little bottle with a little bit of water in it. Again, this is another craft that just cost me $1 because I already had the craft paint on hand. If you don't have the craft paint on hand, it's like 97 cents at Walmart. And they have an array of colors. If gold is not in your color scheme, of course you can go with silver, you can do red, you can do green, you can do whatever you want. So again, I'm going to add some of that white craft paint in there. And you want to be generous. I wasn't generous enough here, but you want to be somewhat generous with it because you don't want so much where it will not dry quickly and that you're constantly draining it, but you do want enough to coat the actual ornament, okay? And here's a tip. I would add both of the paints first before I add the water. This is just something that has helped me along the way while I was doing this craft. It would have come out a lot better if I would have put the two paints in first and then the water. But it'll still come together. So again, I just started the coating process, okay? Now, I want this ornament to have a marble look about it. So I wanted to have a marbling effect. So I take that gold and I add it on top of the white. And as you can see here, nothing's coming out. I'm like, oh boy, okay. Oh, the joys of crafting. So then I just remove the top, trying to figure out why it won't come out. It's clogged up some way, somehow. So I'm just going to squeeze that gold in there. And instead of swirling it here, I would just start to kind of roll it around, because then that's where you're going to get the best marbling effect. Okay? And it does start to come through, as you guys can see. You see that marbling that's going on? That's what you want. That is what you want. And you guys, just this little bit of craft paint gave these $1 ornament balls such a pretty look. You can add more gold, you can add less gold, you can add gold first and then marble with the white. It's endless possibilities. Once again, endless possibilities. And you just marble. And guys, this is what you come up with. Aren't they adorable? I love how my little snowman turned out. But more than that, do you see those marble ornaments? Oh my gosh. Do you see how the kids will have such a great time doing these? They can draw the little faces however they want to. And then, honey, let's talk about those marbled ornaments. The marbling effect came through so much better on the second one than the first one. And again, all I did was I added a little bit of gold, a little bit of white, then I added the water, and then I marbled it. And the gold came through so much better. I love the way it turned out. I hope you love it too. Guys, if you love this video, give it a big old thumbs up. If you are new here, I'm Felicia, and I would love to have you as part of the FeMarie family. And hey y'all, hey to my FeMarie family, my ride or dies. I hope you guys will join me tomorrow for day 9 of Craftmas. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye guys.